Hello good people, welcome back to Brian's Academy, where learning is made easy. Today's lesson I would like us to focus on the last part of grade 9 work, that is analysis in creative art and sport. Remember, this is an area that mostly you will find that teachers are not engaging in to teach these learners, and we will find that we have some questions that will come from this area. So let's make sure that we focus in this area of analysis of creative art and sport. Each part that we have learned so far from first term to the third term has been covered there. How can you analyze a performance of a certain skill? There are some criteria you need to follow when analyzing the performance of a certain task. For example, I have here a question that I just want to pose to you so that you know that this area is very serious when it comes to examination. So this is the question. Learners in an art appreciation lesson are analyzing a reproduction of a painting that depicts a vibrant traditional market scene in Lamu, showing a clear arrangement of goods and people to create depth and focus. So there's an image or a photograph that has been given there. So the question is, analyze the possible title for the painting and discuss how the element of color and emphasis are applied in the artwork. That is 10 marks. So you find that those 10 marks the learner has to engage in analyzing the photograph that has been given. That's why it's good I focus on this part before this learner sits for their final examination in grade 9. So let's go one by one. We dive into this area, and the area I want us to focus mostly in our today's lesson is this area of creating a catalog. So let's see what is a catalog. You find that an art catalog is a printed or digital publication that accompanies an art exhibition or collection. So it is providing detailed information about the artworks on display. So you find that also it typically include high quality images of the artwork along with descriptions, artist biographies, essays, and other relevant information such as the medium, dimensions, and the year each piece was created. So that's the definition of a catalog. So let's go and check on the components of a catalog. What makes a catalog? So the first component of a catalog, you find that we have the artist name on the artwork. Also you will find that on the catalog we have the type of art done. Then also you should have the materials that have been used. Then size of the artwork should also be there. Then the price of the artwork. Remember, it's being displayed in an exhibition. So in an exhibition you are displaying them so that customers can come and buy them from you. So the price of the artwork should be there. So those are some of the components of the catalog. Also you can have the theme. The theme also is one of the components there. So let's check now on some of the procedures you need to follow when creating a catalog. For example, I have here a question that will guide us on how to create a catalog. The question is telling us that create a documentation catalog for the drawings and paintings that you created earlier using the following steps. So the first step, you have to collect the following items, the items that you will need in creating the catalog. We have the manila paper, we have the glue, stapler or paper punch, then old newspaper or magazine. So those are some of the things you need when creating a catalog on drawing and painting. Then part B, select the artwork that you want to include in your catalog. There we talk about title, artist name, medium, creation date, and any relevant description or backstories. There we are talking about now the components of a catalog. You have to collect the information or the detail about them. Then part D, craft detailed and engaging descriptions for each artwork. Include information about the artist's intent, techniques used. When you talk about technique used, for example, you are talking about drawing and painting. When you are painting, maybe you can use a splash technique or splattering technique. You can use wash technique, damping technique. So those are the techniques that you really put there, the one that you used. Also, you can talk about the information about the artist intent, that's technique used. Subject matter, what are you talking about? Is it about environment? Is it about wildlife? Then also the theme and function of the artwork. Then part E, it's talking about design the cover of your catalog using manila paper or newspaper and magazines and glue. Then arrange your artwork in your catalog well. Then lastly, you have to review your catalog and correct any mistakes. Then the last one, we usually display the artwork catalog in class or the exhibition. Then we welcome the corrections and also the area of improvement. So those are some of the steps you can check on when creating a catalog on drawing and painting. Now, as you can see on my screen there, I have displayed an example of a catalog that is created. For example, the first one you can see we have there the image of a butterfly. So the type of artwork is mosaic there. The type of artwork is mosaic, so that's the first component. Then we have the materials used was papers. The theme, it's about beauty. Then the size is 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters. The second part of the catalog is type of artwork is painting. Then materials is used is water, color, or paper. Then we have the theme at the beach. Then the size is 24 centimeter by 26 centimeter. And the last one is type of artwork is pottery. Then materials, we have clay. Theme, talking about harmony, and height is 30 centimeters. So remember, this information can be drawn the way it is, or it can be just taken as a photograph. It is pasted on the paper. Then the learners are supposed to identify the criteria of analysis that has been used here. So let's talk about a catalog of artwork and analysis. So that's all that I had today under the Brands Academy. Remember to subscribe, comment, share, and like. If you feel there's any other area that you need us to touch, or you need me to touch on, make sure you leave your comment section. You leave your response under the comment section so that I can come back to you on time. Thank you, and may God bless you.